Hello everyone, I'm Tessellating Hexagons, and oh my giddy goodness, we're here in the void again. In the last episode we died. That's kind of all it needs saying, really. Well, not really. We spent some time with Greg Minster, except, no, we didn't go to the world of Suikoden, but still. We spent time with Greg, we stole a car battery, we fell for 50 years, we got electrocuted multiple times, we ate a sandwich on a log with multiple pals. I will never stop referencing that, because it's just always relevant. And it seems that once again, we're on the hunt for some George lampposts, and also some musicians who musish in arches. Because musicians musish, right? That's how English. I guess we'll descend again. No fall damage, even though this game didn't have full damage in the first place, but still. Yeah, you blow that Red Cross trumpet. Which just reminds me of, like, relatively recently, and I do say relatively, it was like last week, Stardew Valley updated itself, and one of the patch notes was just something like, removed a Geneva Convention violation, because apparently it used Red Crosses illegally. This is news to me. I mean, that game's been around for a while, and only now is it like, hey, yo, I can't do this after all. So, if you ever use a Red Cross anything, just make sure that you know that you're in the wrong. I sort of guessed there was floor down here, and indeed there was, so I dropped through the floor. These really are not very effective lamps. And oh look, it's the great moisture below. Oh, I can run on the moisture. Shall I say moisture a few more times, just to confuse people? Confuse, yeah, that's the right word. Is it frozen? Nope, there's no ice physics, so it's just... we're just Jesus Cat. With an excellent taste in shirtwear and coloration. Now, supposedly, when this game was first being, like, first of all, this game was, like, put on Kickstarter and it got its funding in, like, a day. But also, supposedly there was some mention of May having mysterious powers, and then they realized that you don't really need that sort of thing to sell a game like this. So, I don't know how much that actually ended up in the game proper, it's something that might have supposedly been said, I'm not sure. Anyway, here's the last Wingle. Because Wingle means musician now. So how do I get back to the begin? Because dit is pas het begin. To terribly quote the name of I want to say a Junior Eurovision entry? From, like, the Netherlands or something? Also, surprisingly dramatic musical. Maybe that's just the gratuitous sax and violins. Violins? Violins. I'll say it one more time and it might become funny. Well, I've booped all of the lights. I don't think the lights have anything to do with anything, they're just so you know where you've been, which is a very helpful featurette. God, this is some funky-ass music, as opposed to funky-ass music, where you fart into a tuba. I can hear my mother cringing from here. I have a sense of humor. Anyway, we need to get all the way back to the thing at the top of the here, because that's where there were those signposts saying, hey, look. Well, they weren't signposts. They were little miniature replicas of... Oh. Oh, we were inside a thing! Oh, I'm dumb. Anyway, there's these. They light up depending on how many friends we've found. Squirrel! Squirrel! Come on, we've fed your rodenty kind. Nope, you're just gonna explode and make us die. Nightmare eyes! No. Well, that certainly was a dream. Or was it? We're not entirely sure, but one way or the other... good morning to you, May. We have a day to go and experience. Though, I have no plans for this day, we're just gonna do the usual routine stuff, see if the internet can sway me one way or the other. What's pop? End of thought, just what's pop? B, because I can't do your voice consistently anymore. Hey, I'm at work all day. Just saying, if you want to say hello. I am here to be helloed at. Convincing. Update, the robot smells a little weird. Not sure what we missed there. Anyway, hey boyo, at work all day, very bored, work sucks. Corrupt Falcon more like it. That was a different noise. Home Dome, mortgage got you down, new up allows you to rent out your bathroom as a public toilet. I'm surprised that doesn't already exist, to be perfectly honest. So here's the thingus. I don't know who to spend time with, because we've done one each for the each. We've sold bananas by the each. Have the boxes been relocated yet? They have not. Crying out loud, Dad Cat. We've been watching TV with you for like 2 whole nights, and they're still there. And we can still look at the bird, which... Why do we have a pet bird? I wonder if you can learn to talk to birds. Well, you're in a world full of furries, and some of your friends are actual birds, so... You know, that's on you, May. Mom cat, you look miserable. What's wrong? Morning. Long night? Yep. Remember those big robot things from the food donkey? Mm-hmm. You were scared of those. Cried your little eyes out. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Mm-hmm. I don't remember this at all. Mm-hmm. You okay? Yeah, just been doing boring adult stuff. What kind of adult stuff? I'm adult stuff. Just like budget, bills, numbers. A lot of adulthood is number stress. That sounds bad. I'm bad at numbers. Oh, I remember. Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. Mm-hmm. Have a nice day. Numbers, numbers, numbers. Well, I could tell when I'm not wanted. She seems stressed. Well, she literally just said number stressed, so I guess she probably is. Well, it's been an entire day of nothing between this and when we last spoke to Mr. Chazakov, so maybe there's more Dusk Stars to be had today. Well, as ever, let's take the most cumbersome route into town possible, because and cat. There's something to be had here. When the flood happened that one year, this pole fell over. And I was scared it'd somehow electrify the water all over the neighborhood, and it'd stay that way. And I was kind of afraid of taking a shower, or turning on the faucet for weeks. After the flood, it laid in our yard for 2 weeks, like a big dead thing. But then they put it back up, and I could see it from my window at night, and it felt spooky for some reason. Spooky pole, undead friend, watching me from the curb. And I'm surprised you don't have a drawing to draw with that. May, you could have some sort of future as some sort of bard who stands on telegraph poles and draws. But alas, we have other business. Selmas, do you have poetry? Dusk Stars are here, so I guess I'll talk to Selmas in a moment, because we're already on the pole, so might as well go up and around. Go up and around. There's a new friend we could talk to down there, one thang at a time. We must do thang in not China. Big trouble in Little China. There we go. That took multiple attempts. I'm not going to say the line again. Mr. Chazakov. Mailorovsky. Yep. Up here on my roof. Yep. Come to hunt some Dusk Stars? I was hoping I could say yep again and put that obnoxious pop noise on my face. Come have a look. Put the filter on, May. My eyes. Filter. Ugh. May, you fool. Well, we can see some stars. I'm presuming those are the ones we found before, so we'll just sort of wangle our noodle around and see what we can find. There's a star, but it's out of bounds. There are several stars around. Oh, these are the stars we've already found. So I guess we'll run into these other ones at some later point. Oh boy, this might take a while. Or I could just run into one immediately. Even better. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. Yarba. Let's see. Ah, this isn't ironic in any way, shape, or form. Ah, yes, Simone the Fighter. She got a gun. Simone lived in a good land, but under every good land are the roots of oppression. And in this land, those roots took hold and choked out all else. That was poetic, Mr. Chazakov. Oh, thanks, I was just reading the summary off my phone. Oh. We may not have signal, but we have Wi-Fi. Anyway, when the borders closed and the curfew began, Simone and her comrades began to plot. They infiltrated, they sabotaged, they freed prisoners. Very nice. Simone was one of the first to be identified. But she evaded capture as soon as the wanted posters went up. As whispers of her grew throughout the land, more and more of her neighbors prayed in the night that Simone would be their salvation. Was she? We do not know where Simone is buried. Ah, goddammit, I knew this wasn't going to be happy. We do know that when things boiled over, she led a charge against the palace gates, and behind those gates were cannons. Oh no. Many years later, when the mass graves were exhumed, her bones were mixed with so many others. It is said that she now lives on in the bones of all her country. Jeez, that got dark, and sad, and spooky. That is history. So I'm told. My mother enjoys the history. I don't really take much of an interest in it. Are you the star? Are you the star? Are you the star? I see you. Don't think you can't be seen by me. Found one, found one, found one! Let's have a look. Oh, this looks like fun. Sterling the Seer. I can relate. How come I've never heard of these guys? Ugh. Well, by the time they got to these rare stars, the well-known myths and legends were taken. Oh. Well, this one, Sterling, is a tale of the world changing and leaving one behind. Was he not psychic? Who can say? Do we believe any tale of court? Either way, one day, his king met a new sage, an astronomer, as she showed the king how the planets and stars orbit in regular patterns and why. And the king kicked Sterling out of his quarters, for the seer had long told the king a different story about the stars. Did Sterling believe his own story? I believe he did. Well, that's how things go. Is there no responsibility to care for those whose labors, even one's universe, are suddenly replaced with a new one? Are they obsolete? No. What is to be done? I don't know. Isn't there some other job the king could give him? Or some way where he doesn't have to be useful to the king in order to survive? It's one to ponder. The stars, they make one think. That's both of them for today. Nito burrito. Pudding and pie. Kissed the stars and made them cry. Come by again, couple days, we shall hunt the stars. I have too much fun with Mr. Chazakov's voice, and it's probably highly offensive. So I'll just apologize for that and move on with my life. Hey, guy, you hate me being on your porch. Let me get up onto your porch. Are you gonna murder me? Are you gonna murder me? You're gonna make my dog anxious. And she poops a lot when she's Angus. She poops a lot when she's Angus. That was not intentional. Totally what's up, Selmas? You know what's good? Off the top of my head. Not bleeding on your seat in junior high. Not falling in a trash can and puking on yourself. Not seriously injuring someone during a first kiss at senior prom. I was gonna say those fruit snack thingies we used to eat in grade school. Oh, right, yeah, those. That are really good. I can relate. Did that other thing happen to you? No, totally not. No. Want to hear a new poem? Heck yes! Sometimes I like fruit snacks out by the train tracks. Decent. A juice box and headphones. I enter the juice zone. Jeez, those are like all I want now. You made them sound so real. I can taste the atomic dino stacks and the blue clear squeeze. Ah! Thanks. I think Mr. Chazakov's up there again. I noticed. Oh, really? He's gonna fall right on this stoop one day. I can see the watchtower from my back window. Seen a fire up by there the other night. Wonder who was up there. Well, that sure was a conversation. And funnily enough, Selma's poetry is actually getting progressively better the more we listen to her. Like, there's memes. Children! They are also memes. Can we talk to you? No, you're just gonna stand here and be cute. Okay. Like, Selma's poetry was, like, fun and memeish to begin with, but, like, now it's of digestible quality. Like, it's hard to mock, is what I'm trying to say here. And this time I will remember to listen to Mr. Horm. Wife long gone, kids don't care, tunnel fish are always there. Hey, Macarena. Oh god, please don't listen. Why does everyone in this town have secret poetic lives? Hey, you're here. I don't remember your voice. Oh, hello. Hey, it's me. I remember. Old clock upstairs ain't stopped yet. What did you want to tell me about Granddad? Well, I'll only say if you really want to know. Is it scandalous? Oh, I don't think so. I'm old enough that nothing feels scandalous anyway. Is that a thing that happens when you get old? It depends on the life you led. Okay, anyway, you got a history of troublemakers in your family. On your daddy's side in particular. Oh? Go back far enough, you got folks that were around for the real hard times, when the workers went up against armies. Oh yeah, I kind of remember something about that. Great-great-great-great-grandpa or whatever. Might have gotten the number of greats wrong there. Your grandfather and I weren't around for a lot of the violence. That was before... No, we were around to watch the tide roll out. And... we'll need to talk again another time. I get tired. Oh, okay. Can I get you anything? I don't have any money. I'm just fine, May. We'll talk another time. Okay, see ya. Laters, taters. So, once again, I'll check if the children are here, because it appears they're not. and then I'll go and steal a pierogi, and then we'll take them to our children. Really, there's nothing going on down here whatsoever? Oh, alright, well, see you at the pierogis then. I bet some rat babies would love a delicious pretzel! One day I'm gonna screw this up. And unlike with the belt buckle thing, we were explicitly told you get one shot at this flying segment. If you mess up once, you're dead. Game over. His palms are sweaty, knees weak, beat Takeshi, Japanese spaghetti. I'll stop now. Give me that pretzel. You can't see me holding this pretzel. Dinosaurs, you know how it be. Keep your eyes on the prize, and by the prize I mean your pierogi making. I don't even know what a pierogi is. Or a pierogi dealership, for that matter. This is the pierogi dealership. That's not even my reference to make, and yet, here we are. Why can't I just drop it into my pocket from here? Pretzel in my pocket. That's almost a franchise. But these aren't puppies, or princesses, or ponies, or pollies, or denim. I don't like denim. It's my least favorite trouser material. This is unfairly easy now. Don't count your eggs before they're chickens, May. Just be grateful that we're having an easy time so far. Anyway, I'll see you at the babies. And with that, we arrive in the... Everywhere's the crack house, apparently. Can I go down here yet? This is still just a door. Oh my god, these flowers are fake as hell. Mallard deserves a better memorial. Well, start a petition, then. Good grief. I'm coming back for you, exit door, and we're gonna have a little chat with my boot. You're gonna set fire to the door. You'll become Door the Door Murderer. I'll keep you a secret, Mallard, but I'll visit. Okay, miracle babies, time to chow down. Alright, my little miracle rats, time to eat! Okay, there's definitely more of them. Come on. Aim better, rat children. Now, as my mother has pointed out, is it really possible for rats to subsist, is that the word, on just pretzels, especially salted ones? Come on, get on my pretzel. Get on the ball, and by ball I mean pretzel. Up jump the boogie. Just go to where the pretzel is, you fool. There we go, just jump up underneath it. Wow, there's so many of you, there's like a whole 4 of you. Someday you won't need me anymore, and you'll leave. Will I even recognize you on the street as we pass each other? I love you, miracle rats. Somehow so do I. Oh, I got an achievement. Miracle rats. I was already mother of vermin, now I'm miracle rat as well. Worst exit, easily. So, now I guess we'll just explore the roofs, and then in the next episode, the church, and literally anything else that might be happening in town. That's just how these episodes go these days. So, yeah, I had a feeling Laurie M would be up there. Is that a reference? I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what. So, Laurie! Just, I kind of like that mental image of just, like, chilling on a rooftop, and then just there's this cat that comes running up, like, in this really convoluted, roundabout way, parkouring up to where you're sitting, just shouting your name repeatedly, like, hey, 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 hi. Hey, adult. Nothing. Sounds good. I was gonna go down to the tracks. Did you want to come? Sorry if that sounds boring. You don't have to go. It's okay. Geez, let me answer before you decide I said no. Oh, okay. Did you want to go? Sure. Why not? Oh, good. Yeah, it'll be fun. Let's rock and roll and skadiddly diddly bow. Oh, wow. Been a while since I've been here. My house is like 3 minutes from here. Got the longest night lights from last year still up. Someone on my street does that too. We got pumpkins last year and we left them out too long and they like liquefied. Oh yeah, I remember that happened with ours one year. My mom was so mad at my dad. It was his job to get rid of them. He had to, like, mop it up. I've seen, like, a time-lapse video of when a corpse decays and, like, everything liquefies. We're all goo deep down. Yep. Okay, so, like, the cool thing to do is squish a metal thing on the tracks. I like that a lot. Cool, but we don't have any money. I brought a little metal dude. Let's see what happens. Sounds good, kid. Just don't get stuck in the tracks because this might be furry Life is Strange, but this isn't Life is Strange. I come out here at night sometimes and fall asleep between the tracks. That sounds dangerous. I feel excited and I can sleep. You ever have that? Where you're so excited you go to sleep? I have exactly the opposite of that. I have stress dreams if I'm too keyed up. I don't remember my dreams. How can you not remember your dreams? Like, speaking sincerely here. Sometimes I fall asleep for like 5 minutes, but sometimes it's for like an hour. That's some risky business there. Legs. Choo-choo! Oh, I just noticed the can of Fiascola, and there's one on the tracks at the top as well. Yay, we would be pulverized if we were just a little bit further down of here. Good talk. That's probably painfully loud. Like, the London Underground is painfully loud if you're standing next to it. I have weird thoughts. Like, sometimes I want to go to sleep in the woods or in the basement of an abandoned house during the day. I only come out at night and be, like, a monster and, like, beautiful. I know the feeling. I want to eat people sometimes. Really? Pretty much as soon as I meet anyone, I wonder what they taste like. I feel the world is full of bad people who would be good to eat. Mm-hmm. Here's someone who gets me. Again, just legs up and out of the way while the train goes choo-choo go. As the song goes, as I'm sure you're very well aware. Ooh, double trains. Again, choo-choo. Chew up. Look up, look down, look all around. Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, we had 2 trains run over a dude. Whoa! Yay! Your little metal guy is all... wow. He represents the human soul. This is important art. Well, I gotta get rolling. Okay. Yeah, let's roll. I'm doing that because apparently Laurie gets stressed easily, so I'll roll that. See ya! Laurie M. Horror movies and trains. Jolly good. Death. Good talk. Well, I have been and will continue to be Tessellating Hexagons. In the next episode, we'll head up to the church and just generally go about our daily routine once more, and then hang out with someone, I don't know who yet. See you then for that.